Hi guys, this is Ashraf Tiwali. First of all, Happy New Year. Today, we're going to be talking about the biggest fallacy in business, something that is pervading everything in business life. And with social media, its presence is omniscient. I'm talking about business success literature and how it is perceived and blindly used in the real world. So, this is how it goes. You have an author conducting a study among successful companies and comes up with key success factors packaged as success formula. So you find humble leadership, a strategic focus, a, a focus on customers, a culture of engagement, and so on and so forth. The funny thing is, if you combine all those studies, you end up with everything that is related to management and business. Strategy, marketing, capital allocation, finance, investment, culture, organizational behavior, literally everything. People who read the book make very strong association between those so-called success factors and the company current situation. Who wouldn't want to emulate a successful company to be successful? And the more the book is successful and full of testimonies, the more the emulation increases. But in the real world, it doesn't work like this. And here's why. The reasoning behind the business success literature has holes big like this. As I explained it in my first video, companies are social systems. They are complex systems where the relationship between cause and effect is very difficult to identify. Plus, the fact that complex adaptive systems have properties that have an impact on the outcome of companies. And I'm talking about small things, big effect, nonlinearity, scale, ecosystem, and so on and so forth. The major mistake made by business success literature authors is to assume that observing a successful company is similar to observing a high performing car. Once you figure out the performance mechanics, replication would be very easy. But it doesn't work this way because a car is a machine and a company is a social complex system. The other shortcoming is how correlation is interpreted. We know from a fact that we can have a high correlation among two completely independent data sets, which is what we call a spurious correlation. Also, correlation doesn't work in presence of nonlinearity, which is the fabric of social systems. And finally, correlation doesn't mean causation. In other words, if you find a group of financially successful companies that have high degree of employee engagement, it does not mean that they are successful because of that engagement. And sometimes it's even the other way around. It's because the company is already successful that it can afford to implement such a program in order to retain and attract talent. The truth of the matter is that the world of Newtonian physics is very different from social system and complex system because the behavior of people and companies made of them change across time and space. So even if you find the secret formula to a company's specific success, it is very unlikely that's going to work for another company. And for that matter, for the same company in another time. So beware of business success literature. Thank you and bye for now.